Hello and welcome to the OCVarsity Dugout Show. I am your host, Jonathan Khamis, and on my left is Steve Steve Fryer is next week. This week, once again, Nathan Percy. He did such a great job last week. I had to have him come back for another week. Nathan, how are you?
Doing well, yourself?
I'm okay. Thanks for asking. All right. We're here at Servite High School, and we've never been to Servite High School for the Dugout Show, but this is the year, Nathan, because they are killing it. They have a great record, and they're going to start Trinity League play. We caught up with the Friars earlier, but before we head to the Friars, I thought they had some good sound bites this earlier, Nathan, and looks like they're confident heading into league.
Absolutely. They've got a lot of experience coming back this year, especially on the mound and behind the plate. CLANCY's done a great job in dealing with his pitching staff, which includes PACQUET, Mark Wanarovich, a couple of others as well, who are really starting to come into their own here at Servite. They're under second-year head coach Sean Gilbert, who's really doing a great job in turning this program around as well. Servite's poised for perhaps a run in the Trinity League this year.
All right, we all know the usual Trinity League suspects, but Servite's looking to throw a wrench into that. We caught up with the Friars earlier. Here's what they had to say.
These guys have done a really good job of competing, and I'm really proud of the way they competed all the way through. And, obviously the most important 15 are coming up. So 12-3 is great, but it doesn't mean anything in the Trinity League.
So far we start off pretty well, 12-3 start, so hope to keep that going in the league, get a few wins out there to start off the season and really get this thing going.
I'm pumped. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun. This is my last Trinity League play, and I'm excited to get things going, and hopefully we could put a number on that board.
Our thanks to Servite for having us this week, and in all my excitement about being here at Servite for the first time, and of course Nathan Percy co-hosting with me today, I forgot about our Player of the Week. Nathan, who did we select this week?
We went with Ashwin Chona, a freshman left-handed pitcher out of Sage Hill High School. He threw 6 innings of shutout baseball against Brethren Christian on Saturday and a 5-0 victory. Third time this season he struck out 10 batters or more through 33 innings this season. He's got 49 strikeouts. Again, just a freshman. So doing some big things for the Lightning so far this season.
Man, that is some good numbers. Okay, and before we get into the rest of league, we wanted to mention it last week, but we didn't have time. Transfers are finally eligible, huh?
Absolutely. April 4th was the day that transfers who did not change residences become available for some of these SoCal teams, and they definitely have a chance to make a big impact. One of those making a big impact is Nick Prado over at Huntington Beach. 4 games last week in Sunset League play at 2 home runs, also pitched a complete game victory over Los Alamitos in a big 4-2 win. So obviously he's doing big things over at Huntington Beach. Nathan Fleureau at San Clemente as well, throwing 2 shutout innings against San Juan Hills, giving the Stallions their first league loss as well. He's a transfer from Jay Serra. So you could see some different baseball teams coming up in the next month or two with some of these guys being able to finally help out their teams.
It's like September call-ups, but not. Okay, some other league action that's kicking up. We all know Trinity League's really kicking into high gear this week, but also the Empire League.
Absolutely. The Empire League gets started this week. They're only playing, I believe, 12 total games or 10 total games, 2 against each opponent. Cypress, the clear-cut favorite, I think, in that one. They've been ranked in our OC top 10 all season long, but some other teams that could make some pushes. Western's got 3 guys hitting over 400 right now. You also have Tustin, as well as Pacifica is always going to be a challenge in that league as well. So while Cypress does seem to be the favorite in that league, there are definitely some teams right behind him looking to make some noise. And
before we go, we got to talk about some other matchups this week from some other leagues around the county, Nathan.
Absolutely. Garden Grove League, a big home-and-home series between Garden Grove and Rancho Alamitos this week. The Vaqueros come in at 6-1, and Garden Grove right behind them at 5-2. They're playing 2 games this week. Pacific Coast League, Woodbridge versus Beckman for a home-and-home series. And then finally Huntington Beach and Marina, a home-and-home series. Marina actually handed Huntington Beach a shutout loss against Hagen Danner in their league opener a few weeks back, so Huntington Beach perhaps looking for some redemption this week.
Yeah, I'm sure those boys from the beach, from Surf City, will be looking for revenge, Nathan. We want to thank Nathan for filling in for Steve Fryer these past couple of weeks. I think you did an outstanding job, and I think our viewers will attest to that. So once again, thanks to Nathan. I'm your host, Jonathan Khamis, and for all your latest baseball updates, check out OCVarsity.com, where
we've got you covered.
He's learning.